Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. We have some old-fashioned YouTuber beef today. I'm talking some 2019 YouTubers fighting, and I am absolutely loving it. So Jeffree Star, formerly known as Jeffree Star, is very, very, very angry at Trishy Fishy, formerly known as Trisha Paytas. And it is getting really, really, really messy. Like, Jeffree, angrily ended a TikTok live yesterday because so many people were asking him about Trisha. And for me, I think he's being so dramatic, and I'm on Trisha's side. Now, it's very rare that I'm ever on Jeffree Star's side, in fairness, but with this situation, he's blowing it up to try get Trisha to give a response, in my opinion, and I hope that Trisha doesn't bite. As much as I would love Trisha to respond, because then I get to make more videos, I hope Trisha doesn't respond to this, because Jeffree is very clearly poking and prodding. So, this is what happened. I have a hair right here. Hello? Oh, I don't want to pull it out of my head. We'll just keep that. Keep it back there. Okay, so here's what started it all. So Trisha went on the Cancelled podcast with Tana Mojo, and I'm going to play 1 minute of this, and this is what started it. This is literally what started it. I'm seeing everyone comment, thank you so much. Okay, please go over and subscribe to my second channel. Just hit 50,000 over there. Thank you so much. We're on day 10 or day 11 of daily vlogging over there. Thank you, chat. You've got me, my little PR managers. Please go over and subscribe. It'll be pinned down below. All right, so this is the clip that started it all, and Jafar is angry. Let's get into it.
Easier than,
Yeah, you don't have to prep or plan.
Yeah, and it's not on you. Like, if it's a shit episode, it's like, oh, that sucks for you.
Right.
Like,
totally.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we played this game on Plan Brie called Cancelled or Not.
Okay.
And she would read us names, and then we would say if we, in our mind, canceled or not.
Okay.
If I think that, you know what I mean? If I think they're canceled or not.
Okay.
To me.
Yeah.
And I would kind of elaborate, and I have a few for you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I love
This is what started it all.
Okay, I'll start chill. Jeffree Star, canceled or not?
So what you're about to witness is enough that Jafar is screaming on TikTok live, being like, Trisha, barking like the fucking Pomeranians.
Not.
Why?
Although he's in Montana.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Why?
I think if you leave California, if you're in Montana, you're canceled. Everyone in Montana.
I thought he went to Wyoming.
Wyoming canceled.
With his yachts.
I don't think he's canceled. I think not canceled.
Okay, not canceled. Shane
I don't
Dawson.
know. Not canceled? Because I think he's just in his also
bubble.
Colorado. Oh, but he's also Colorado. Canceled. I think if you're in any of those weird states, you're canceled.
You think when people move away to a weird state, they're fucking
Yeah,
canceled?
it's almost like you're exiled. So canceled. I'm just kidding. I like it. I respect their quiet lifestyles. Honestly, it's great. Jeffree's been nice to me. Actually,
No, this is so fun, and I would
So Trisha says, Jeffree's been nice to me, and he's not canceled, okay?
play it in a heartbeat. I can tell you.
What do you guys think?
I mean, to me, neither are canceled.
Just wait.
Because it's my opinion. You know what I mean? Jeffree's not canceled.
I have never seen Tana with that damn blue vape in her hand. What flavor is it? Can someone please enlighten me? What flavor at least is it? This is not endorsing vaping at all, but she holds it in every single one that I need to know what flavor it is. Blueberry? Ugh.
To me, I guess it's essentially
Blue Raz. Double nasty. Vaping nasty, and Blue Raz even nastier. I don't think I've ever seen her without it.
asking, would you hang out with them? Do you like them?
Oh, I thought we were saying public view.
No,
your
to
view,
you.
to you.
Okay, just keep listening.
Do you want to retract any answers? Jeffree Star canceled or not?
Oh my gosh. I think I'm just in a different era. I'm gonna just say not canceled. Honestly, seriously, because I hate having beef in general or looming things over my head. I would just say not canceled to be cool with everybody.
So I should just not even ask you about Colleen Ballinger, David Dobrik, or
Cancel.
Okay, first of all of you stop talking about vaping in the chat. Number two, that is what has started it all. So Trisha said that Jeffree is not cancelled because she doesn't want to have beef with anyone, okay? She doesn't want to have beef with anyone. I'm turning chat privileges off because you're all talking about vaping and I don't endorse that, so silenced. So they're talking about all this, whatever. And that was Trisha's statement. Trisha's statement was very simple. I don't think Jeffree Star is cancelled. Okay, so stick with me. I don't think Jeffree Star is cancelled because I don't want to have beef with anyone. So if you remember, Trisha and Jeffree had beef together where Jeffree invited Trisha on a Las Vegas trip. Trisha went, and allegedly the entire time, Jeffree and his hairstylist, Hair by Jay, apparently were viciously bullying Trisha, and apparently Jeffree told Trisha or alluded to Trisha jumping out of the window or something of the hotel. It was really messy. Apparently they were making fun of her skin the entire time, making fun of how much money she has, made fun of the fact she rents her home. This is all things that were said. And then Hair by Jay went on Instagram Lives, you know, calling Trisha like the worst names under the sun, and Trisha was making videos crying. This was their big thing. And I find this video, which was uploaded by Marva John, which is a 3-minute clip from Frenemies of the time period when Trisha was talking about the fallout with Jeffree, that I want to watch before we get to Jeffree being angry. But basically, the reason that Jeffree is so angry is because Trisha Paytas is saying, can I turn chat back on? I can turn chat back on. The reason that Jeffree is so angry is because Trisha said that Jeffree is not cancelled. He is literally screaming that she is a fake woman who has not changed after having her baby because she said that Jeffree is not cancelled. We're going to get to that reason in a second. But here is from the moment of their issues, okay? So this is from Frenemies.
So 2 months later, after I'm sure Jeffree caught wind that I started telling probably Shane probably told Jeffree, all of a sudden, his makeup artist, Boomcack, who I don't know or anything like that, he texts me, oh, babe, I have your Balenciaga. I've had it in my car for months. Like, can I Uber it to you?
What?
And then I got the Balenciaga like 2 months later.
You think they just bought a new one? Or he gave it to him?
Either gave it to him or I don't know.
Sketchy either way.
Stole it. Yeah, I was.
You're not ready for Jeffree's response.
That to me was like, and then it was so. It was more than a sweatshirt. I had sweatshirt, I had shoes. It was like a couple $1,000s, and like I make like.
Hello, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You don't need to justify wanting your fucking property.
There was so many just that trip was like awful, like from beginning to start, like just awful, and they were just awful, and I was just like, you know. And to me, like, I always thought I was hard on Jeffree because, like, that is a classic example of someone who is just bullied and everyone, like, he always talks about how people call him the F word and all that stuff. He's like, oh, look at me now, like, well, you know, all that stuff like that because I think he, like, was bullied so hard. But, like, at the same, because that's what it feels like. And they bully Jay. So I think that's where Jay's coming from.
Really?
Because
This is the hairstylist that bullied Trisha.
He'd sit in the back. Like, I remember one time he had Boomcack, like, fish out a french fry in his car. He's like, while we went in to eat, he's like, go look for that french fry I dropped. Like, just, like, really nasty shit. And I hope he overpays them. I hope he gets paid a lot. But here's the thing.
Jeffree
I
is
don't
a
need
disgusting
anybody.
monster,
I didn't want to. It was awful. It was.
Ew, what a psycho.
Well, it's just like Mean Girl. And like I said, do I think like people should stop buying his makeup? I'm like, I don't know. He's just not a good person to me. Like he just wasn't nice.
But that makes sense. That actually justifies his behavior because he acts like, oh, well, you shouldn't complain about Jeffree because he did all this stuff for you. And it's like, bro, you're his fucking hairdresser. You're his servant. The only reason he brought you is to fucking serve him.
Oh, I mean, he doesn't treat them nicely. Like, it just wasn't. And that's why I never, and you know, in this video, Jay goes, but you know what? If we call her to hang out, she'd hang out with her friend. Jeffree's called me multiple times to come over to his house, and I'm like, no, thank you. Like, I politely decline. Like, I just have no interest in it.
Jay, he's not your friend. You're his hairdresser. He just uses you for your service, bro.
Well, did you see Jeffree tweeted that he goes, good morning to everyone except the guy who used to do my hair.
Yeah.
So obviously.
So this is the full thing. Hair by Jay was bullying Trisha so hard, which is Jeffree's hairstylist. Trisha spoke out against it. Jeffree was like, okay, well, you know, I fired him now, and then Jeffree hired him back like a couple days later. But it was this big fight that Jeffree and Hair by Jay were bullying Trisha the entire trip that they invited her to.
I know they talk about this shit because like him insulting me by renting my house and not buying it, which
he was. I know this is Jeffree because he's doing this to please Jeffree.
Of course,
you can tell he's only doing this because he wants to please Jeffree.
This is an extreme example, but it does like it's like very much like Manson cult vibes. Like Manson didn't do anything, but people are like, oh, you want us to go kill somebody? Like, okay, you know what I mean?
I think he's just rich and they want a piece of the action and they want to be in his good grace because he's influential and he's got money. He pays them a lot of money, so they don't want to do anything. They want to be a part of that.
That's like, I always keep saying this when I was saying it's like devil shit. It's like when you sell your soul for money or views, it's like, that to me is so gross. And I never would do it. I never would do it. I think it's nasty. I think this is the kind of shit that comes out from it. And
all right. So now that we've seen that, let's get to Jeffree's response. Okay. So if I didn't make it clear enough, the reason that Jeffree is angry is that Trisha is saying that he's not cancelled because apparently Trisha ruined his life. So Trisha's saying, double down on me being cancelled, which is really weird because it's like you're actively asking her for another fight. And for someone who claims to be so moved on from drama, and I've been to therapy, blah, 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 he's actively trying to poke and prod Trisha to respond and have a fight with him because Trisha Paytas is way more popular than Jeffree Star in 2023. Let's hear his response. This is him responding to the cancelled podcast. It's him fishing for it's like, here we go.
He made up the most vicious lies about me and tried to ruin my life. And at the time, everyone was bored and people entertained her lies. It was so horrible for my mental health. And this bitch says she don't remember. That's crazy. She don't remember. Oh, but she has a kid now. She's healed. No, she's awful. She's an evil person. This is crazy. She don't remember.
Jeffree Star so awful to me on this Vegas trip a year ago.
Romantic, fabulous getaway weekend with Jeffree Star in Vegas, which was so over the
He's like playing old videos here.
It was the best weekend of my life.
It was so crazy, y'all. This bitch uploaded a vlog about our trip. It was so beautiful and amazing. 4 months later, deletes it, makes up all the lies, trying to ruin my life. Y'all, this is crazy. I don't remember. You don't remember trying to ruin my life, girl? That's what I'm saying is like people just, someone said, let it go. Baby, I've already let it go. I'm the one that moved to Wyoming and got therapy and fixed.
You're the only one talking.
Issues that I was having because I was letting people get to me all the time. And just because I'm passionate and raise my voice, don't mean I'm angry. Baby, I can turn it up. I can yell and scream and whisper and do ASMR. Y'all, I'm a comedian, baby. It's just so crazy how
Pink has really lost it, hasn't she?
I really took this person in.
Pink has really lost it.
And they shit on me the first second people were starting to turn or felt any type of way. It was crazy. It's just very disheartening because human beings can be so awful. And to literally try to ruin my life and then say you don't remember what happened.
I'm obsessed with Jeffree doing this during this random TikTok live battle with this stranger.
Is this a joke, you guys? I'm literally going to throw up in my mouth. Like, I feel literally sick to my stomach. I'm so disrespected all the time.
And then he ends the live in a little hissy fit. So, to clarify, Jeffree Star is angry that Trisha Paytas is not holding on to the drama? He's angry that Trisha's not holding on to the drama and saying that she holds on to drama. This is Jeffree fishing for Trisha to respond so that he can have an ounce of attention for his newly launched meat and makeup store that no one cares about. Call a spade a spade. No one going to that shit. So he's hoping that Trisha responds on her new podcast that is doing very well. What is doing really well for Jeffree these days? Love life? No. Career? No. Friendships? No. Yaks? Sure. Meat? Yeah. Makeup? No. So that's what he wants. And I think it's really incredibly bizarre to poke and prod at her and call her a bitch and call her all these things and a liar and not a changed woman after giving birth and blah, 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 blah. Because she's not calling you out. Yeah. Womp, 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 womp. It just is like, what does he want from her? I'm Team Trish on this one. Very fucking weird.